I got one more question for you.
Sure.
And my question is, so you have a lot of people on this podcast, many of whom are high performers. So what's one thing that you've seen that differentiates the people who are the high performers that actually set out to achieve certain goals and achieve them? What are they doing differently
Mm.
than maybe some others who are not quite living up to their standards or really their full potential?
That is one word, belief, man. I've interviewed enough people to realize that even listening to hear you speak, you believe in you, you believe in your product, and no matter who steps on your shoes or steps between you and where you're going, you're not going to necessarily run them over, but you're going to walk through them and keep on going. And that belief system and knowing that whatever you're doing and creating is going to be successful if it's not successful yet, that's the difference between the winners and the losers.
Hmm. That was amazing, bro. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for saying that. But also, even just hearing that, and I think anyone that's listening to this too, right? Belief equates to faith. And you could say that's doesn't necessarily have to be religious, but I think faith is so important no matter what we do, is to keep the faith, keep the faith. It is so important. We hear it over and over again. And sometimes it almost like we don't even process how important that is. And I think people oftentimes will complicate life. It's very easy to do that, but it's oftentimes comes down to the fundamental principles of what we've been taught when we were younger, and it comes down to belief, like you just said, and or faith. And if you don't have faith and belief and hope, you don't have anything. So no, I appreciate that answer, man. That was great.